What we're about to show you isn't a new Borat movie. It's much worse. Piers Morgan teased his new show, Piers Morgan Uncensored, with a clip of him going head-to-head with former President Trump in a heated interview. Let's watch.
Hey, Piers, I'm ready.
A former president in denial.
I'll be completely straight with you to your face.
I think I'm a very honest man. Much more honest than you, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
It was a free and fair election. You lost.
Only a fool would think
You
that.
think I'm a fool?
I do now, yeah.
With respect.
Excuse me.
Okay, with respect, you haven't produced the hard evidence.
Excuse me.
The most explosive interview of the year.
I don't think you're real.
I realize I'm not like...
Very dishonest. Let's finish up the interview.
Morgan versus
Turn
Trump.
the camera off. Very dishonest.
Oh, look at that, Trump storming away. Very dishonest. Turn the camera off. But it's actually being reported that Trump's team sent audio to NBC, who say the recording did not end with Trump storming off the set, as the clip suggests, but ended with the two men thanking each other and even laughing. So,
well, if this is
the
all
thing's
theater,
making me laugh.
it's working.
Right?
Yeah. If this is a
is.
bit, it's doing the job. I am waiting with bated breath to see the full interview.
Oh, gosh. And that's exactly what Trump and Piers Morgan want from us. And you know that must have been staged, right? Him having that, oh, turn the camera off. You know, he's probably joking when he said that because we couldn't see his face. So it probably was him just saying it like, oh, yeah, you want me to storm off? Oh, yeah, like, turn the camera off. We're done. Very dishonest. You know, who knows? But we know that they're both ratings. Like, I don't even know if I can say the word rating whores, right?
Yeah, and look, they're good at what they do. I mean, Donald Trump is nothing if not a showman. And even without this kind of potentially staged theatrics, he gives good content. There's something unscripted about the man that makes the whole country, the whole world unable to turn away. And now that he has banned...
Wait. Which one, Piers Morgan or Trump? Who are you talking about?
Donald Trump. I don't know that Piers Morgan necessarily has that level of charisma or media savvy. But look, this is how the man became president in the first instance. And now that he's been kind of, shunned from a lot of the major platforms, I think there is even more interest in figuring out what he thinks about all of the things that have been happening in the last year or so.
So I looked this up. I wanted to find out, are Piers Morgan and Trump, are they on good terms? What was Piers Morgan? Because he's a conservative. He's with the Tory party. Isn't that the Conservative Party in the UK? So I wanted to find out, are they friends or not? And apparently, it's really mixed. Some of the reports from like 2016, it says Piers Morgan hates Trump. It says this is from the Daily Beast in 2016. Piers Morgan, Trump's terrible, horrible, no good, very bad. He sounds like Trump when he says that. But then in 2017, British GQ, for example, reports only about a year later, Piers Morgan genuinely likes Donald Trump. So which is it with these two? I mean, I would think they must be on somewhat good terms for Trump to sit down for an interview. But then again, Trump will almost sit down with an interview with anybody at this point just to get some press.
Right. Also, he wouldn't be the first person to turn the corner on Trump after Trump was critical of them or insulting to them. We all remember the whole Ted Cruz and his wife fiasco.
Right.
A lot of people ended up kissing up to Trump, regardless of how they might have felt about him in the beginning. But, this interview for Talk TV, a subsidiary of Rupert Murdoch's News Corp, almost didn't happen. Ahead of the interview, Morgan's producers reportedly heard that someone at an opposing network sent Trump a list of all the nasty things Morgan has said about Trump over the last couple years in an attempt to derail the interview. And when Morgan tried to smooth things over with Trump in person, the former president said, quote, "What the F is this? I thought we were friends. This is so disloyal, and all I've done for you. Why would you say this about me?" But ended up agreeing to the interview anyway.
I mean, look, Piers Morgan is like Donald Trump light. I mean, they're almost the exact same person. So Trump, I'm sure, read all of it and was like, what the F is this? And then eventually just got over it and was like, oh, okay, well, I'm sure Piers Morgan rattled off all the crap Trump said about him, because I'm sure there's a list of it. So...
That's the thing about a sensitive ego. They can be kind of easily provoked, but also pretty easily paved over with a few compliments and niceties. So.
Yeah. He's like, oh, I didn't mean it, buddy. I just, needed to get the ratings. You know all about that, right?
Yeah. I need to look great. You've obviously been getting some sun down there in Mar-a-Lago.
Oh my gosh. So funny. So I guess we'll have to watch this interview and see what happens. It's like, and I hate the fact that we have to watch it now, but we have to.
we have to, Kim. I don't know what everybody else's excuse is, but this is a professional obligation on our part.
Sure. Yeah, we can at least make that excuse so we feel better about it when we're tuning in and watching it. Guilty. Totally guilty. All right. Well, we'll have more rising after this.